All right, hello everyone. Bo Williams here in the WATE 6 on Your Side newsroom. Obviously, a lot going on as we do every Friday. We like to get you up to date on upcoming road work around the area heading into the weekend and the upcoming week. Obviously, today we're also going to focus a lot on just the current status of the roads, especially in the higher elevations. All kinds of issues that we are seeing because of Helene and the remnants of Helene, basically, as the storm makes its way across the mountains, impacting parts of Tennessee. Heavy impacts over to North Carolina. If you need to go to North Carolina, I would just put it off altogether for a while until they get a lot of the areas cleaned up. And as we're about to show you, it's going to be very difficult to even just get to North Carolina. So the first area I want to focus on here, we're going to bring up the TDOT SmartWay maps for you. And this is how things look. I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit tighter for you. You can see all the alerts through here. This is I-40 eastbound, so heading up through Cobb County. Right now you're going to be diverted. You can see the diversion route that it's already in place right now, right there at exit 432. You're gonna have to exit I-40 eastbound because again it is closed all the way up to the North Carolina line, and that is because we have had serious flooding in that area. As a matter of fact, Mark Nagy with TDOT just a few moments ago posting some of this video. This is from the Hartford area. And you can see, I mean, this is just off the interstate. So if you go up there, Hartford is usually, if you're traveling, is where a lot of people go to whitewater raft. This is one of the big stops for them. This is where you hop off at that exit. But again, just make note that you can see just how bad things are there. So while maybe in some spots around Knoxville, it's not horrible. In Blount County, some spots you may just be fine, but boy, some of those areas up in the mountains, it is definitely becoming to be an issue. Look how the river here is overtaking this interchange here. Again, this is the 40 East ramp there in the Hartford area, all the way up over some of the signage, almost to the stop sign there. But again, this is what people are having to deal with in Cobb County. As a matter of fact, in some areas, especially if you live near the water, the mayor in Cobb County asking people to please evacuate their homes just to get to somewhere that is a lot safer. So this is how things are shaping up right now. I-40 eastbound. Again, if you need to go to North Carolina, just delay. No sense in going, because also I-26, which is usually your best bet to get around whatever's happening on 40. We've had rock slides in the past, as you know. We've had to take you up through Tri-Cities, that area. But right now they're having issues too. They've got a diversion route as well, westbound. This is in Unicoi County at mile marker 43. Here's another one. This is eastbound 26 in Unicoi County at mile marker 37. So it looks like they're having people jump off the interstate on 26 as well. So just not a good sign for our friends up in the Tri-Cities area, or for those in Cobb County, some of the higher elevations of Jefferson County. It's just going to be tough to get around, especially if you're trying to get over into North Carolina. Also, just a reminder for you, you cannot travel in between Gatlinburg and Cherokee. They've got that closed down since last night. So again, no way you're going to be able to pass through there as well. And if you are going to be traveling into Greene County, just wanted to show you this just off of I-81. We've got a couple of alerts here. We have an overturned vehicle, State Route 34. This is southbound in Greene County. That's at Payne Road. So again, watch out there. We have another alert that's popped up here. Let's see if it's connected to the one we just looked at. Yeah, State Route 34 northbound. Yeah. So again, basically areas of 34 are going to be impacted between Payne and Mohawk Road, it looks like. So that's going on in Greene County. But again, the big issue right now is just trying to get in between North Carolina and Tennessee. But 40 eastbound is currently closed because of some heavy flooding in the Cobb County area. So again, just be careful and avoid that area. Obviously, you're not going to be able to go through there. They are going to divert you off the interstate and send you back towards Sevierville. Also, just want to take a quick peek. We'll kind of scroll over here. We had some issues along Highway 11. If you're between, say, Cleveland and Athens, there's been some issues there near Riceville. So again, watch out, but otherwise, most areas, once you get into the valley, are looking okay as far as the major thoroughfares like the interstates. Now, I want to take you to our website here for a moment. You can go to WAT.com. We are keeping you up to date with the latest closures here in East Tennessee due to weather. We're talking everything. There's school information on here, but some business information, but really it's about the roadways. And we're going to kind of scroll down here for a moment. This was the latest report from TDOT. Here you can see Hamblin. This is State Route 343, tree power line near Wagon Wheel, causing issues. We continue to scroll down. Cott County, we already told you. I-40 near Hartford, 40 East, as we showed you, is closed. State Route 32, there's issues. State Route 73, also seeing some issues. Granger County, State Route 375, you have trees and power lines that are down. Sevier County, State Route 339 near Jones Cove Road, several locations near Wilhite with high water. Also along 73 in Sevier County. In Claiborne County, State Route 63. Let's see, you've got down trees across the roadway and lines in some areas. So again, impacting local utilities there. So something else to keep in mind. We'll kind of continue to scroll down, but you'll see we have all this information for you. You've got the information there from Mayor Rob Mathis from Cott County, talking about roads that are closed there, Dollywood information. So again, go to our website, WATE.com, and we also have a number of links for you, and we're going to kind of show you some of these, where if you click on it, it'll take you. This is information from Knox County, or Knox 911. Trees down, Dutch Valley, Woodlawn, Howard, Woodbine. The list is long. 6701 Washington Pike. Asheville Highway, 8310 Asheville Highway, a section of South North Shore near Whittington Creek out in West Knoxville. Also have lists of power lines that are down. 2103 Asbury, 1831 Hopewell, 7321 Fox Lair. Hackworth, also traffic lights out. Strawberry Plains at East Governor John Sevier, obviously a heavily traveled area. Middlebrook at Liberty, another area where you see a lot of traffic. That is over near the city's work areas, so hopefully they'll be able to get onto that one pretty quick. Asheville Highway at East Governor John Sevier, another busy intersection. Majestic Grove, Chapman Highway. So they're continuing to keep this up to date. We will have that for you. But there's a link on our website in that article I just showed you. This is what you need to look for. Closures in East Tennessee due to severe weather. You'll have a link to that as far as Knox 911, what they are getting. We'll also have a link for you for Sevier County, where they have some photos posted, but also a long list of impacted and flooded roads. Ridge Road at Compost Plant, Butler Branch Road at Old Webb Creek Road. The list is, like I said, very long. We can't run through all of them. Red Bank Road is impassable, according to this. Dogwood Lane at K Drive, also impassable. Henrytown Road at Harrell Hills Way, impassable. Snap Road in Rivergate closed. Trees down. They run through all of the roads impacted there. And also, they also have the information on roads in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And that actually brings us to another link that I do want to show you here. We'll bring this up. We've got this for you as well. And again, this is all connected to that story on our website. But this will take you to the current conditions in the national park. Our digital team doing a great job making it very easy for you to access all of this, kind of a one-stop shop, if you will, so you can get a good idea of what's happening. But again, additional closures on Little River Road, Lakeview Drive, trail advisory information for you. Parsons Branch Road closed due to issues there. But again, this kind of runs through everything for you as far as what's happening in the national park and the flooding. Also, you've got the map here as well off to the right. So a lot to take in. Just go back to WATE.com. Closures in East Tennessee, that is constantly being updated for you. We'll have video for you on there as well. We got something new coming in here too. New to the TDOT closure. Oh, on the map?
On this one, on the story you're in.
Oh, the story I'm in. Let's go and refresh. Okay, so we got something new coming in here. Oh, let's see. And what am I looking for? Scrolling down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. Thank you. Hannah and Hope behind me here on our digital team, keeping us up to date. Like I said, things are changing constantly. So this is a map, Tennessee Department of Transportation sharing a list of road closures in East Tennessee. Kind of pretty much tells the story there. Let me take myself out of here for a moment and give you the full look here. Definitely go to WAT.com. You'll be able to see this. It looks like we've got impacts just about in every county, especially from Knox County heading east. And up into North Carolina as well. So watch for this. You'll get a good breakdown of what is going on. But that just updated on our website. So like I told you just a few moments ago, we are constantly trying to update it so you've got the very latest information. But again, this is what you need to look for: closures in East Tennessee due to severe weather. So watch for that, and this will hopefully help you stay safe. Best bet is if you don't need to be out traveling, especially if you're going east. Don't. And obviously our areas south too. I mean, Atlanta, if you're thinking you need to get to Atlanta, you know, keep in mind too, some of those areas from Atlanta south, if you're trying to get to Florida or just to parts of middle or south Georgia, may not even have power, so it may be tough to get fuel. You know, we're a little fortunate right now in Knoxville, but a lot of other areas around us obviously really taking a pretty hard hit. Do you want to come back to the map here from TDOT again, just to kind of reiterate again why you need to just kind of pretty much stay put, just all kinds of issues, whether it's I-26, if it's I-40, also if it's Newfound Gap, any of the main arteries going into North Carolina out of Tennessee right now. Just stay away from them. Okay, one thing we do like to do from time to time, obviously, or all the time, is get you up to date on some issues coming up in the coming days on the interstate. Obviously, these are going to be issues for several days that we'll be talking about, and you're going to lots of these, especially on I-40. It may be closed for a while, but there is some projects coming up. I just want to go ahead and just kind of get you up to date here real quick, just so you know what's going on as far as your travels going back to work next week. Granger County, 25W, 25E area between mile marker 6 and 10. Starting on Monday, running through Wednesday. Watch out for some temporary lane closures starting at 6 in the morning until 7 in the afternoon. Basic roadway maintenance that'll be going on, but if you're going to be traveling along 25W or 25E, Tazewell area, you know some of these spots here. Again, just be careful, watch out, could see some delays for you there. Also another spot in Knoxville, Knox County, I-40 east and westbound. And when I say I-40 east and westbound, I mean the chunk of 40 east and westbound, really from about Hall of Fame, which is just below this star, all the way out to the Watt Road interchange. So right there on the Knox-Loudoun County line. Crews are going to be out beginning Monday through Wednesday, doing some surveying work on the roadway and the areas along the road. The good news is this is overnight. It's from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., but if you are traveling overnight, maybe you're on the roads late, or you're trying to get an early morning jump, just know crews are going to be out there pretty much from mile marker 369 all the way to 387. So again, that takes you from basically the Knox-Loudoun County line all the way to Hall of Fame Drive downtown on I-40. So just another one to watch out for if you're going to be out there traveling. Those are really two of the biggest new additions that'll be coming in next week for you that you'll have to contend with as far as getting around, besides just areas where we have already seen a number of problems. So again, keep that in mind. Keep it tuned to WATE. We're going to have the latest for you on air. We'll also have the latest for you online right here at WATE.com as far as road closures, repairs, trees down, power lines down. It may not look horrible over here in Knoxville, but again, as we just showed you just a few moments ago, there is a pretty hefty list of roads that are impacted around Knoxville. So even though when you look at that map and say, well, yeah, there's a lot of green, the interstates may be okay, but we do have obviously a number of areas in the city, county that have been impacted by the winds, the heavy rain. You know, those Bradford pears, those pine trees just have a weak root system. Those pines get to be really tall, right? And those Bradford pears are more like a sail, you know, on a sailboat. But their root system's not strong, and it doesn't take a whole lot to topple those things over, and many times they'll hit power lines or just fall out in the middle of the roadway. So that's kind of what we're seeing here as far as around Knoxville and Knox County. So again, just be safe out there. As always, just a reminder for you, you can always go 833-T.Fix, 833-836-8349. If you need to call in a report to TDOT to kind of get them up to date on what's going on out in your area. But otherwise, be safe. We will check back with you again, obviously, next week. Hopefully it will be a lot quieter out on the roadways. But until then, again, some of these problems are going to take a while to clean up. But keep it tuned to WATE for all the latest. All right, that's going to do it for right now. Go to WATE.com, get the latest updates. We'll continue to update the website for you. Otherwise, be safe. Hope you have a safe weekend. And we look forward to talking to you, just not tonight during our newscast, but all weekend and into next week. We'll see you then. All right, take care, everyone.